Afternoon now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. Michael Pineda gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, if you look at his whip, he's having a pretty effective season. He's keeping runners off the base path. He's not giving up a lot of runs, and he's giving his team a chance to win. If he does that same formula in this game, they may walk out of here with the W.
Here's Mookie Betts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 50.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a pretty good weekend for them. I mean, you win Friday and Saturday, and now you come here ready to win and possibly sweep the series on Sunday here. So, impressive weekend for them.
Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Judge has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage, top 5 in the American League. I love watching him when he comes to the plate. There's an electricity about this guy. He has power, and there's a swagger about him that you just can't miss.
Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
1-1, here it comes. And there's ball 2 now.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Goldschmidt.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Nothing in the Red Sox half of the first. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Tom Seaver, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he comes in with a whip under 1. That means he's not getting a lot of traffic on the bases. And when you limit the traffic on the bases, the less runs you're going to give up. So that's why he's been effective and been able to keep his team in games.
Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a little bit of a struggle. 1-3 on the road trip. You never want to be in that position, but you try to pick up as many wins as you possibly can. That's why this game today is important.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I'm interested to see if Chase Headley can turn it around a bit. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been real inconsistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either. And he's the guy that they need to be productive. I'm looking for a bounce back here.
Here's Starlin Castro, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layup.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now in the box, Johnny Bench. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Johnny Bench.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees.
Batting second.
I'm looking down there shortstop, Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting seventh.
Here's Jackie
Center
Bradley
fielder.
now. First 2 men in the inning have
Bradley
both gone down
Jr.
via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
I'll tell you, he looked like he was on cruise control, striking out the first 2 batters. But if this game teaches you anything, it's that you can never take him out for granted. Exhibit A, a homer.
Batting
The
eighth,
left-handed hitting
left
Andrew
fielder,
Benintendi stands
Andrew
in.
Benintendi.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Now 1-0 Boston. Digging in now, Greg Bird.
Leading
And
off
as
for
you
the
can see,
Yankees.
he's had some troubles here in his
First
own
baseman,
ballpark.
Greg
That's something he'll look to
Bird.
improve upon in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at the catcher position, Giovanni Soto. This guy calls a great game, and everybody loves throwing to him when they got a chance to have him behind the plate. Calls a great game.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. The catcher Giovanni Soto now. He was
Boston,
responsible for the only run they could muster in yesterday's ball game. It was a solo shot. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Giovanni Soto
Mookie
goes
Betts.
down for the first out here in inning number 3. Into the box, Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
That was a quick release right there from the second baseman. Very easily could have been an infield hit, but he erased any hopes of that with a good athletic throw.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bird ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Into the box now, Corey Seager, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. And the second baseman will just tag the runner going by, and the inning is over. Here's Chase Headley. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Brett Gardner is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Aaron Hicks.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 1-0. Hitting in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the alley and left center. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Stepping in now, Johnny Bench. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Up next
ready for another chance. Jackie Bradley Jr. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Castro has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Red Sox. Here's the center field. Ellsbury. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And there's the first out.
Now batting.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that?
Castro.
One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in to try it again. Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Now ball line foul over the Yankees dugout. Another 0-2 coming. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Popped up. Moreland is over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting. Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in for his second at bat, Gary Sanchez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Seaver peers in, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Andrew Benintendi.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Castro. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The catcher, number
and so
18,
after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Hit to short. Gregorius has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground to third. Gloved by Headley. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder,
still a little
99.
early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail 1-0. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Bird is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit hard towards the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right. And as you take a look at the graphic, you can see he's currently 3rd on the Red Sox in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. from the stretch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Ready with the 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Again, he sends it out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. On the ground to short. This could be two. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Yankees nothing. Digging in to try it again, Chase Headley. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First time up, he went down looking. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Seaver has the sign. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Benintendi is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate as he's been masterful. 7th inning coming up. Boston's out in front, 1-0. Back here in the Bronx, Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Striding in once again, Johnny Bench. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Judge in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
This guy's just a good hitter. You can tell. Anytime you get a base hit on 2 strikes and you stay with that ball right there, that's why the average is going to stay over 300.
In now, Andrew Benintendi. This is down the left field line, and Gardner won't have a play. It's a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Joaquin Benoit will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Here's the catcher Giovanni Soto now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see A good slider down and away right here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius is there. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now here's the pitch. This one's down to third. 2 is left. Bench. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
The batter, number 14, second baseman Starlin Castro.
Ready for another shot now. Starlin Castro 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Castro's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting number 15.
A look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. So stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. Previous meetings with Joaquin Benoit, 4 for 10. Here's the first pitch to him. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
There to take it is Headley. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Into the box now, Corey Seager, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 delivery. Hit down the line at first. He'll go to the bag for one. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Digging in once again, Greg Bird. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Settling in now, Didi Gregorius. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
Hey, we're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Paul Goldschmidt becomes the first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're up 1-0. Here's Chase Headley. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Matt Holliday will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Holliday.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Soto finds it. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs on no hits,